Hello, look at the teamwork. The story tells you everything much in detail. Go on reading the titles uh, visible on your screen. Once upon a time, a tortoise and a hare had an argument about who was faster. That's not true. The fastest runner is me. I am the fastest runner. They decided to settle the argument with a race. They agreed on a route and started up the race. Fine, let's okay. Let's have a race. And they moved on. The hare shot ahead and ran briskly for some time, then seeing that he was far ahead of the tortoise, he thought he had sit under a tree for some time and relax before continuing the race. Poor guy, even if I take a nap, he could not catch me up. He sat under the tree and soon fell asleep. The tortoise plodding on overtook him and soon finished the race, emerging as the undisputed champ. The hare woke up and realized that he would lost the race. The moral of the story: slow and steady wins the race. This is the version of the story that we have all grown up with. Now look at the story, it still continues and it has another lesson to give you as a teamwork. The hare was disappointed at losing the race and he did some soul searching. He realized that he had lost the race only because he had been overconfident, careless, and lax. If he had not taken things for granted, there is no way the tortoise could have beaten him. Why did I lose the race? That was a question with the hare. So he challenged the tortoise to another race. The tortoise agreed. Okay, can we have another race? This time, the hare went all out and ran without stopping from start to finish, and he won by several means. Then, the moral of the story here: fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. If you have two people in your organization, one slow, methodical, and reliable, and the other one is fast and still reliable at what he does, the fast and reliable chap will consistently climb the organizational ladder faster than the methodological chap. It's good to be slow and steady, but it's better to be fast and reliable. Again, the story does not end here, and we continue. The did some thinking this time and realized that there is no way he can beat the hare in a race the way it was currently formatted. So he thinks and he says, how can I win the hare? He thought for a while and then he challenged the hare to another race, but on a slightly different route. The hare agreed. Sorry. Can we have another race? This time we will go through a different route. Sure, because Hare was very much confident that he is the only who is going to win the race. What happens next? They started off in keeping with his self made commitment to be consistently fast. The hare took off and ran at top speed until he came to a broad river. The finishing line was a couple of kilometers on the other side of the river. Now the goal is seen, visible, but he has been obstructed by the river and its flow. The hare sat there wondering what to do. In the meantime, the tortoise trundled along, got into the river, swam to the opposite bank, continued walking, and finished the race. Now look at the story and its moral. The moral of the story: find first identify your core competences and then change the playing field to suit your core competencies. In an organization, while you're working, if you are a good speaker, make sure you create opportunities to create presentations that enable the senior managers to your notice. If your strength is analysis, make sure you do some sort of research, make a report, and set it upstairs. Working to your strength will not only get you noticed, but will also uh, increase you in knowledge. This story again hasn't ended yet. Then the